What's up, faithful? Welcome to the 49ers You've Got Mail podcast presented by Delta Dental. I'm your host, Lindsay Polaris, and we've got a dynamic linebacker duo in the studio today, Demetrius Flannigan-Fowles and Curtis Robinson. Welcome back. We've upgraded the studio, new and improved.
A little bit. Looks nice.
All right, so I figured we'd start with an icebreaker. So you see these lovely envelopes with your names on the table. Go ahead and open those.
I'm already nervous.
Go ahead and grab the Sharpies too. We'd love some autographs on these.
Okay.
Oh,
right.
I know exactly what's
Dog,
coming.
don't do it. Don't
This
do
is
it.
gonna be
No,
awful.
this is gonna be.
I want to see yours first.
No. Youngest first.
You just turned about 30, huh?
The moment of truth.
So it still makes you the youngest.
We have some audio listeners as well, audio only. So please describe as this happens.
No. No, mine is. He's gonna laugh so much harder at mine because he's never seen
Explain
this.
yours before you show it to the camera.
This looks like it is the.
Oh, they got you bad.
Yeah. Shout out to my pops. He used to cut my hair. He had me pushed back at a young age.
He got you lined up a little bit.
Yeah, but you see the pushback at a young age. That's just
he
not
did give
okay.
you HD.
I'm trying to remember what grade that is. This is from my my 6th grade yearbook, huh?
I don't have access to that, but
Y'all pulled it from IG, right?
No, Stanford actually did a Stanford story on you.
Yeah. Okay. You want the story from the photo?
Yeah, please.
So this is my 6th grade yearbook photo, and we
grade?
did it like, yeah.
Okay.
You were in 6th grade?
No, I skipped it. Go ahead.
Smart kid, huh?
Yeah, go ahead.
Anyway, we had to do like in 10 years I will, and then you fill in the blank, and I had said in 10 years I'll be graduating from Stanford with a history degree.
Oh,
And so
That's heartwarming.
it is, bro. Come on.
But yeah, I used to look. Should I show the camera?
Yes,
I
please
used to look
do.
rough. It's tough.
Yeah.
Shout out to my pops for giving me the pushback.
You know the trend. Please go ahead and sign
I'll
that.
sign it.
Yeah.
Now let's see a young
Flan.
Flan.
Well,
with
this
the
right
dreads.
here is a, like Curtis said, this is a young Flan. Just so signed the old letter of intent to the good old great University of Arizona. You know, got the nice little hairdo in, no facial hair, same smile,
Pencil neck, huh?
pencil neck, about 156,
Soaking wet.
soaking wet.
Oh,
Yeah.
You look so happy though.
Yeah. Got the good old smile, man. You know, it's not that bad, man. I kind of like this one, though. This is some good memories here.
you trying to be positive?
Ah, man. You know, that
positive
good
spin.
dopamine. Word to Coach Holland. Good dopamine. So I'll go ahead and sign this.
I can't lie, y'all could have done me way worse. So I'm
Honestly,
glad.
I don't.
I was fully expecting.
I did a
braces.
deep dive. This is what I came up with. These are on recruiting websites and.
Oh, my
this is
mom
good.
kept me off Facebook, so y'all aren't
Okay.
gonna find any
Oh,
of
this-
that
Okay.
stuff.
Okay.
That's good. Okay, I like that. That's good.
I feel like these are
Those
okay.
are-
These
yeah,
are
those are
passable.
solid. Those are solid.
His is
It's what?
10 out of 10.
Okay.
That's great stuff right there.
Thank you for indulging us in that. All right, so let's continue the deep dive into pre-49ers Flan and Curtis. So tell us a little bit about your path that led you to this team.
You want me to start?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll start it off. You know, obviously I was a, skinny guy in college. You know, I was a young safety in college. And then, when I was going through the whole draft process, the Niners came to me and they wanted me to, go into the box, potentially playing linebacker. So I already kind of had a plan with them, kind of already knew where I was going to be. Obviously, you have other teams knocking on your door, trying to figure out, what position they want you to play. And so as the draft process grows, I go undrafted, and then the Niners call, and then I felt comfortable, coming here because I already had a set plan on what I was going to do. So, it was just a kind of a easy signing for me. It's kind of like I already knew where I wanted to be. So,
A lot of people don't know this. You're a former safety.
yeah, I'm a former safety.
What's it like making that transition at the NFL level?
Oh, it was hard. It was rough, man. I remember, it was like I was trying to do a run pass key, and it was a run, and I'm buzzing to the opposite side. Like, it was bad, dog. It took about a good 2.5 years to kind of really know how to get my keys right. So it was a struggle.
Any desire to play safety ever again at the
Never, absolutely not. The way this game is and how these people play in space, that's like a foreign language to me. I can't do it.
And Curtis, you started with the Broncos.
Yeah. So I went undrafted to the Broncos. kind of similar to him. It was a few teams that I was picking between. Once I found out that I was going to go undrafted, and Denver ran a similar scheme to what I ran in college, so it kind of just made sense. And then somehow, some way, I think it was week 12 of my rookie year, I got cut from Denver, and then luckily I got picked up here that following Saturday, and been here ever since. Kind of hopped between P squad and active roster, and kind of found my way this year. So I'm liking it. Honestly, played linebacker the whole time. I didn't get to be a safety convert like Flan. But luckily, I had some good guys in front of me, and Johnny got me right over the past few years. So it's been a long journey, but it's been a cool one for sure.
It is rare that we see you two not right next to each other. So would love to hear the story of how you two became friends.
So I'll start. People might not know this.
Tell the truth. Tell the truth.
I'm going to tell the truth.
Okay.
Flan hated me when we first met.
Oh, no.
Rightfully
I
so.
stick by this.
Rightfully so. I still hate him. Go ahead.
Him and Aziz, they took me under their wing very quickly my rookie year. This was in 21 when I first got here. My locker was right next to Aziz, and Flan couldn't stop bothering Aziz. So,
Well, vice versa.
I'll be honest. Aziz couldn't stop bothering Flan.
Okay, thank you.
So naturally, we all kind of grouped up. You know, I didn't know Flan too well. I didn't know his mannerisms, so I assumed he wasn't too fond of me.
Yeah.
Little did I know
Is that
Flan
true?
was
I'm just a laid back kind of dude. You know what I'm saying?
You notice how he didn't say no?
And he's like a bounce off the wall kind of guy, kind of be all up your face, like a little gnat.
It's the
You know what I'm saying?
hesitation, yes.
And I just, I'm like, and then,
You were figuring him
naturally.
out.
Yeah, just like he's a little brother. So
Okay.
That's all it is.
Continue, Curtis.
It's crazy to little bro me on the podcast.
You are.
But yeah, nah, it was cool. I do appreciate it. Like looking back, I do appreciate it. The way that they took me under their wing. But yeah, didn't think Flan liked me all the way up until that following offseason. That's when I kind of realized he was just messing around, and I learned more about him. But yeah, especially once Aziz left, Flan told me I had no choice, and so from that point on, I kind of just accepted my fate. But yeah, it's my guy.
Was there an event or somewhere where you figured it out? Like, okay, we actually are cool. A hangout, perhaps a linebacker outing? No?
So
Yeah,
you go.
Well, I mean, like Curtis said, it wasn't written on stone like I don't like you. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It was kind of one of those things where, like I said, like I'm just a laid back dude, and we just kind of gradually improved our relationship over time. And then when Aziz left, it was like he ain't got nobody else. You know what I'm saying? He got me. So from then on, he
So it was like a pity friendship.
Exactly.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I kind of took him under my wing, and and now look at him, from a caterpillar to a butterfly.
See, I had a good answer, but we'll just stick with it. Was a pity friendship.
Okay.
I mean, it sounds like you guys are best friends now. So water under the bridge, I would say.
Sure.
So both of you have had a chance to reevaluate your situations throughout your several seasons with the Niners. What keeps you coming back? What's special about this organization?
I just think the camaraderie, man. Like everybody acts like brothers in this locker room, man. It doesn't matter like who you are, you know what I'm saying, where you come from. It's just all like one big family, and that's kind of like something that I will never take for granted.
Yeah, I agree with him. And to build off that, like for me personally, I've had to grow a lot as a player and as a person here with a lot of the guys, both in my rookie class and obviously guys like Flan, Fred, and Dre, and just countless guys that have been here since I've been here, that it was important for me to kind of continue that journey here as long as I had the opportunity and continue to grow. So it meant a lot to me to be able to continue to evolve my game and just kind of, evolve as a person here along with everyone that's kind of helped me through that process.
Both of you are now kind of on the veteran end of that linebacker room. We've had Fred and Dre on this podcast a couple times. Take me through the personalities of the room. Not everyone is as outgoing, I've noticed.
Yeah, not everyone is outgoing, so we'll break it down. You got Tatum Bethune, rookie, right?
first
He's
year.
real low-key, quiet. As of right now, he's not like
It's
open.
early.
Yeah, it's
It's
early.
early.
He's not open. He's opened himself a little bit to us,
Yeah.
but to everybody else, he's kind of got that shell on. But he's a good kid.
Figuring it out
Yeah,
still.
figuring out, good guy. You know what I'm saying? Love to be around him. You got D Winters.
Top 3.
Talks a lot. Okay,
That's not what we see.
Now listen, like I said, in our room, He always has something on his mind. There's always something. There's always a topic of conversation. He's always critiquing something. Then you got Curtis Robinson, as you see here. He already explained who he is.
Mm-hmm. How would you describe Curtis Robinson, personality wise?
A little bit less indeed, but kind of like on that line of, you know what I'm saying, I got something to say, but I'm not going to say it. Da, 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 da. You know, he's going to keep it to himself, but then he's going to say it. It's kind of like you don't know what Curtis you're going to get. Okay?
I would argue that's not so different from you. You also have lots of plan thoughts.
Don't you worry. I'll handle
Okay.
that.
All right. Okay.
I'll let him explain me. And then you got Dre, character, huge character, loves ball, obviously. You know what I'm saying? And love to be around Dre. He's it's just funny because I came in with Dre. So it's just seeing him grow and seeing him who he is now, it's crazy, and it's just great to see. And then you got Fred. Everybody loves Fred. All right.
Why'd you say it like that?
I know. Why did you say it
Everybody
like that?
loves Fred. Captain America, you know what I'm saying? Always does the right thing. You know, has a kid now, man. Shout out to them, man. You know, he's just, I mean, obviously, you know what I'm saying? Like I've been with Fred for years too, so it's just like it's just fun to be around him. You know what I'm saying? Like he always brings light to a cloudy day, you know what I'm saying? Always has energy, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter what's going on. He has great energy, man, and he's just a great guy to be around.
Curtis, take it away. You get to describe Flan for everyone.
Then there's Demetrius.
Yes. Go ahead.
Where do I start? Very outspoken. You will know when he's having a good day.
Mm-hmm.
You will know when he's having a bad day.
Absolutely.
And as much as I love the guy,
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
that man can be a pain. But it's one of those things where it's like
Naruto pain.
It's
for y'all don't know.
like I was gonna say, it's one of those things where it's one of those family members where you know when they're coming to the family gathering, and you're like, all right, let's kind of prepare ourselves a little bit. But you
Is
love
that for me or for you?
you
Like, which
love-
one are we talking about here?
Let's not ask the team because you can act funny for the podcast. But
All
if
right,
we
go
act-
ahead.
all
Go
right.
ahead, bro.
Like I said, you love him regardless, but you got to know he's coming with a little extra, no
It's
matter
like
the
Uncle
situation.
Flan at the Thanksgiving
Absolutely.
dinner.
Absolutely.
Right? That vibe?
Absolutely. You know that? Yes.
So you
Yes.
hear how
Yes.
happy he is
Yes.
to accept
Yes.
like
That's
that.
me.
That's exactly
That's
what I'm saying.
me. I could take that. Yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
Okay,
But,
I could see that. Both of you have mentioned this off season, and it sounds like off seasons past, you stayed to train with Fred. What does that entail?
Fred stayed to train with us.
Okay.
I'm just playing. No, we stayed.
All right. Well, I'll let him chime in on that.
No, we I mean, all three of us past 2 off seasons trained here. I mean, it's been great. I mean, kind of seeing them every day is kind of daunting, but at the same time, it's fun. But you know what I'm saying? Just, you know, being able to, you know, because we all play the same position, we all know the techniques. Just to be able to critique one another, how can we get each other better? You know, it's been great. So I love it. We push each other.
How does the boxing fit into all of this? Is this a whole linebacker group participation?
And it's kind of
Why are you laughing?
it's kind of a well, me and Fred go consistently, and Dre sprinkles in there. And
I'm
then-
not a boxer.
Yeah,
Okay.
we
Okay.
I've
stay
tried to, you know, bring him along. You know, whenever he's ready, he can come. But
Maybe next year.
yeah, maybe next year. But yeah, my dog MJ kind of, you know, always gets me and Fred right every single off season. That's something we kind of do on like our off days. We go up there and get right.
What is the correlation with Fred's 3 forced fumbles in that box? Is there any? Just the right hook that he throws to.
It's just, Fred, it's like, but Fred practices every day in practice. So it's kind of like, when it gets in the game, it's kind of like already human nature.
Yeah, no one's surprised.
Yeah,
when that
nobody's
happens.
surprised when he gets it because that's what he does in practice. So Fred to do it at the game, it's not a surprise at all.
For both of you, taking on bigger roles this year with Dre still out with his Achilles injury, has that added pressure to the season for you two, or is that something you welcome?
I mean, you welcome it, man. That's a standard that we have for the whole room. Like whoever's out there, you kind of got to uphold that standard and play to a high level.
Yeah, I mean, to me, I see it as an opportunity. I think everyone involved with the 49ers is excited for Dre to come back. Like he said, it's a standard that's already set and just an opportunity to live up to that standard.
We've been able to see Dre out there at practice, pretty vocal sideline coach.
Yeah.
Has he laid any gems on you guys in terms of technique or what you guys should be doing?
I'm always hearing it from Dre. I sit next to Dre in meetings,
Okay.
so there's always a little internal conversation going on in the middle of Johnny's meetings too. So I always get nice gems from Dre. He's a hell of a player, and like he said, he's a football head.
Exactly.
Loves
man.
ball. So like that's all he's ever thinking about is ball.
Right.
So whenever he has something to say to me, whether it's good or bad, I'm tuned in.
Yeah. Football junkie. He always has something. He always has a nugget for you to play better or play faster. You love it.
What is the best piece of advice you've gotten from him so far?
Man, you just see how Dre plays. You know what I'm saying? So it's just he be trying to punish folks. So that's kind of what he preaches.
Does he also reprimand or offer stern advice?
That's more of Fred's thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Leave that to Fred.
Yeah.
The enforcer. Okay, got it. All right, so let's see here. First start of the year, interception of Aaron Rodgers.
Crazy.
Where does that land in the career milestone?
That's just
I mean,
regular.
that's at the top.
That's just cool.
That's at the top. First career INT off a future Hall of Famer.
He signed it.
Can't beat it. I wish, bro. I should have did that, but I didn't want to, play that role.
Did you keep the game ball?
I did.
Okay.
Right there on the gaming table.
I asked this question to Fred and Dre when they were on the pod. They both feel very confident that if they weren't linebackers, they would be quarterbacks. Don't roll your eyes. That's what they picked. So
Fred said that? Now, Dre,
I
I
actually believe
can
both.
understand.
I have to look back at the tape. I believe both of them decided they would be QBs in another life. So same question to both of you. If you weren't linebackers, what position do you think you could thrive in?
Does it have to be offense?
No.
I think I could be a cold punter. If you give me like 2 years to really train, I'll be a cold punter.
Did you ever play soccer?
No.
Okay. So just you blind faith there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if they get to say they get to be good quarterbacks, I think I'd be cold.
All right, here we go. I think I could be a legit receiver. I really do.
What position?
Receiver.
X, Z, or E?
I'm the X. Damn, I'm the X. I'm the X. I'm the X. I'm the X. So I'm not gonna say I'm like crazy shifty to play in the slot.
You got to have routes if you're the X. Like
Exactly.
you're getting manned up by the number one corner. He's following you all game.
He,
How is that going?
He gonna have a long day. But listen, I think I can play receiver. I think I can really get the job done. Give me, you know what I'm saying? Let me
What's your stat line?
What's my stat line?
Yeah, like going into a contract year, what's your stat line as a receiver?
As a receiver.
The first 4 games, I'm giving you the first game. Listen, I'm
Receptions,
can I
touchdowns,
go? Can I go?
I just want to hear receptions, touchdowns, yards going into a contract year.
Listen.
How are you coming?
First and foremost, I'm getting 1,500.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
on
exactly.
on how many receptions?
Exactly.
That's crazy.
Exactly.
On how many receptions?
I'm getting about 10 to 12 touches a game. Okay. Now, first 4 games, I'll hear you this. Listen, it's gonna be like a 85, and it's gonna gradually go like 93, and then that third game, it's like
You're hitting triple digits.
I'm going crazy.
So you're outplaying like the likes of Brandon Ayuk and
No disrespect. No disrespect. This is the alternate
That's a
reality.
lot of
This is the alternate
in
reality.
another life. You're
Another
right.
life. I'm going crazy.
Out of curiosity, when is the last time, if ever, that you've played receiver?
High school.
I was way colder at receiver than Flan.
What was the
I
stat
was
line
way
in
colder.
high school? Just for, a comparison.
I wouldn't say it was crazy. We had a lot of athletes, so it wasn't like one of those things. I played
Didn't
corner.
quite
really.
Sounds like-
eclipse
sounds
the
like an
1,500, perhaps?
Yeah, I wouldn't. Like I said, we're alternate life.
Alternate life. Okay, that's fair.
Curtis played tight
We
end.
did put those parameters on it. Okay. Off the field right now, I know time is limited.
Yeah.
You guys like to spend a lot of time together, right? Or no?
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately. What are the hobbies or hangouts? I was
Big-
told golf.
Big golf. Big time golf. I suck. He's the golden child when it comes to golf. In another life, he would be a PGA Tour type
okay.
player. You wouldn't give him that credit, but I will. But yeah, big golf guys. Love to go to dinner. He's a sucker for a nice restaurant.
Oh nah, don't even get me
Jeez,
started.
He loves it.
Nah.
Flynn, you want to go get some? Let's go to Little Mastros and get a little. All right.
Don't put that on my name, dude.
Are you not like that?
No, I want to set the record straight.
Go ahead.
That's
What
not-
is your
that
type
is
of- what
not
is your
a
type-
normal
Yeah,
meal.
what
That is
is-
a special occasion meal.
Anyway,
He is the person. that would
Anyway,
just
Sounds
casually
like we got
say,
some foodies. So let's
He's
get a top 5 list from the Bay Area. That you guys,
from the Bay Area.
"Ooh,
He's
yeah,
from here, so
yeah, not from here, but
restaurants that
honorary
you've
native.
dined together.
Okay, he hasn't been with me. There's a spot in the city called Surisan. It's like a Korean fusion spot. It's crazy. They do brunch, crazy. Food is 10 out of 10. I'm a fan of Sundance in Palo Alto. It's a steakhouse. It's super. It's more like old school, very quiet, very classy. You got one?
Hero Ranch, obviously,
That's great.
easy go to. If we're not talking like fancy restaurants, Dutch Goose is a little pub up in, I wouldn't say Palo Alto.
That's Palo Alto. Yeah, it's by
Yeah,
Stanford.
I love that place.
I've not heard of any of these places.
Grilled cheeseburgers off the chain.
Okay.
Can't beat it.
They have a little spot called Scratch Cookery. Have these chicken sandwiches.
Okay.
Amazing.
Wait, is that in San Jose?
I think it is.
Okay.
Flan's trying not to say it, but he loves crumble cookies.
Now listen, lucky I can't be explicit on this dang podcast because I got a word for them. They get on my last nerve. But go ahead, keep going.
I'm trying
Crumble
to think.
cookies?
There's
Okay.
another.
Oh,
Oh, it hurts my heart because it seems like a lot of their locations are closing. But there's this pizza spot. They have a couple locations in the Bay. It's called Patchy's Pizza, Patxis.
Okay.
They do Chicago style deep dish. It's one of my favorite restaurants in the Bay, and they keep closing locations. And I really hope that they keep one of them open because it hurts my heart every time I see it.
Yeah, we should do something about that. But they got this one little ramen spot on Santana Row. It's called Mimosin or something like that.
That can't be right.
I don't know. Listen, but it's crazy. I love that place.
I sense a foodie content series here that needs to happen.
I would never work with Flan outside of this place.
Yeah, he would. He would gladly work.
All right, Faithful, we're ending our podcast this week with a fun locker room question. We had players rate their cooking skills and share their favorite signature dish.
9.
I'll give myself a 6.8.
6.
8.5.
I'll definitely say solid 8, but I think I'm moving up to that Gordon Ramsay level.
Grade myself probably like a 7.5 or an 8.
That's very high. Okay, if you had to cook a signature dish today, what would that be?
Actually, I got to fix that. My grilling skills is a 9. My cooking skills is probably like a 4. Anything you want, anything on the grill. I got a green egg at home, and I'm really good on it.
I'm gonna throw down a steak. You're gonna love it. It's gonna be great. Everything else though, I'm just gonna read the instructions, and I can follow instructions. Always mix like a salad. So like I don't know if that don't count as cooking because but you feel me? And then you throw in some fries in the oven or the air fryer. Good.
Some chicken wings.
Honestly, if I were to go signature dish, nobody else is gonna say this. I'm gonna go with hamburger helper.
What flavor?
I think I'm gonna have to go with the stroganoff. That one's fire.
Lemon pepper. No, spicy buffalo. I'm going to make him a great steak. I know Bosa likes to grill too, so we talked about it too. So I think one of these days we're going to have a steak off, see who makes a better steak.
Like steak, mashed potatoes, some corn, and some veggies, or I could go pesto alfredo, chicken pasta.
Chicken parm. Chicken parm. When did I learn to cook it? Recently, actually. I worked on it all off season. I go for it at any restaurant that I go to, so I decided I had to get right.
When did I learn? I learned my freshman year of college when I'm on my own and I gotta feed myself.
College. Yeah, I pretty much just had to figure it out instead of eating out all the time.
Niners, protect your teeth and your budget with dental plans from Delta Dental. Get fumble-free dental coverage today.